Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MC 100. This video is going to go over some of the class assignments in a little bit more detail to help explain some of the ones that are more independent in nature. So one class project or class assignment that we use on a weekly basis are discussion boards. Each discussion board will begin with a prompt. Then your first post is due by Friday, where you tell me your reaction to what I, as your instructor, am asking you. Then I want you to reply to 2 people in your class by Sunday. And oftentimes I will give you things to reply to. I may ask you, like, find similarities or find someone that has a different structure than you and talk to them. And this way, you're really kind of learning from one another, because mass communication can be interpreted differently by different people. So I think that it's really important to get the insights and views of other people within this. Note that you may have more than one discussion board in a module. For example, this week, week 1, you have your getting to know you post, plus you have what you're most looking forward to learning post. So there are 2 discussion boards in 1 week. So make sure that you're paying attention to your deadlines, because those are 20% of your grade. And again, I am looking for quality information over quantity. So here is your Canvas, and I want you to always start right here in the home tab. That's going to bring you to your modules, right? You have your semester long resources here, and then your media and digital literacy projects, which we'll discuss here in a second. But then you're going to follow each of these weeks for your modules. So this week 1, you're going to go into your discussion board. You'll see, hey, I'm introducing myself. And then I would love to know more about you. Tell me and the class these things. You'll then go into reply, type in your reply right here. Hey, and post reply. Once you do, everyone else's replies will also show up, but you will not be able to see other people's replies until you reply first. So make sure that you do your discussion board original response no later than Friday at midnight each week, and then respond to 2 classmates no later than Sunday. Again, I'm looking for quality responses over the quantity of words that you're using. Now, a second class project that we have is the digital literacy worksheets. Now, a big part of learning about mass communication is understanding misinformation and disinformation. Of course, that has been brought up in 2020, particularly because of the elections and other things more often. And so John Green and MediaWise have put together a course that is made for young adults that really goes over the basics of digital literacy. So I'm asking you to do this course and turn in worksheets each week that kind of describe what you're learning. So here's what it looks like in your Canvas course. The instructions for the project are right here. Then you have the actual worksheet that you'll be using throughout the semester here. You can see that you'll need to put the name of the video up at the top, and then you will be answering the exact same prompts every single week. So this is not wanting to open, unfortunately. There we go. So your name, the video title, 3 things you learned, how will you apply this to your own digital use and creation, and 1 real world example. And it can't be something that that was used in the videos. So you will fill out one of these sheets for each of the literacy series videos. Just so you know, there is this preview video. You do not need to do a worksheet for this one. Start right here with video number 1. Also, I have put in slots for each of the videos, and then all of these will be due on October 11th. Each worksheet is worth 10 points for a total of 10% of your final grade. Now, the final media project allows you to get to know the different areas of mass media in the communication field. And so I have listed a bunch of media projects from for you to choose from depending upon your interest. You're going to work on it throughout the semester, and I've provided instructions on each of the projects, regardless of what you choose, in the original guide. Now, you do not have to meet with me for these media projects. You can do them entirely independently, but if you're ever stuck, please feel free to reach out. I have expertise in all of these areas, so I'm always happy to help you work through any issues. So you can see you have different project options. So you can interview a media professional. This does have to be approved. I need to know who you're interviewing prior to you doing it. You can create a chat bot, and I've provided the links to the instructions for that. So you can create a 360 video. All you need is a cell phone with access to the Google Street View app. That one's really fun and pretty easy to do. You can create your own podcast episode. So here in the mass communication department, we actually have a podcast studio that you are able to use if you would like to do that. You can create your own blog post using free websites, or you can do a social media analytics report with step-by-step instructions there. So you have 6 different projects that you can choose from. And these are due the last day of the semester, Monday, December 6th by midnight. But I do ask that you decide on what project you're going to do by September 7th. So make sure you're reviewing those, thinking about your time and your interest. And then that way, you can let me know by September 7th which one you want to do and be working on it throughout the semester. So a final note is that I do offer extra credit. It's in your semester long resources folder, and there are dozens of different ways that you can earn extra credit in the class, up to 100 points of extra credit. And that would be 10% of your grade. So if you have a B and you do 100 points of extra credit and earn all of those 100 points, you get a full letter grade up. So if you were at a B, you'd be at an A. And there are some really interesting ones. They're not super time intensive, but I think that I've picked either TED Talks or podcasts or things of that nature that really are interesting to you as consumers of media. And so hopefully you would get great value if you decided to do extra credit. These must be turned in by December 6th at midnight, and I do not accept any other request for extra credit. So again, you can find this document here in the semester long resources folder. You'll bring up the document. You get to pick from a multitude of different things. You can do a second media project for a whopping 50 points, or you can do smaller ones like watching TED Talks for about 10 points and you're writing like an essay response. And all of these you just email to me and you get the extra credit for it if you do it properly. So that can be found there. And extra credit is a great way to boost your grade in case something happens during the semester. So as always, feel free to contact me with questions. I hope this helps explain some of the independent assignments that you'll be doing. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.